Good morning. Hello, hello, everybody. Yes, I'm an hour late. That's okay, because hopefully I will have somebody on with me this morning to say good morning to and Merry Christmas Eve. Blue, the birthday girl, is here. Hi, honey. Annie, hello. I'm trying to untangle my headset. Who else is here? I see people, but I don't see you talking. Good morning. How about a morning song? And come on in if you want to come on with me. Okay. Alexa must be cold. She's not wanting to wake up. Here we go.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Yes, indeed, Auntie Jean. It's a little bit cold, but you know what? We warmed up some. So now it's 14 degrees instead of minus 14 degrees. So yes, indeed. Good morning to all. So nobody wants to come on and wish our Blue Jean a happy birthday. I put the link in the in Messenger if anybody would like to do that. So just jump on in here and say a word to our Blue Jean. Good morning, JoY Castillo. Good morning, Marlene. Annie, there you are. Hi, everybody. Well, let's do some heart brain. I think I need that. So the heart brain coherence, you put your hand on your heart center and you slow down the breathing. Add in that magic ingredient of love. Feel the love go throughout your whole body. And then wrap your arms around yourself and give a big hug. Good morning, Sally. Hi, honey. Yes, yes, we are lifting up our Blue Jean today. And so if anybody wants to come in and say hello to her, just pop on in here. I'd love to have you. All right, so how's everybody doing? I hope it's a little warmer where you are, just like it warmed up a little bit here where I am. But I don't know if you all have seen the blog yet, but I did go out in it yesterday. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. You're completely snowed in. Oh, wow. 8 to 10. Ah, Sally. Well, you get to be home today. There's positive ways of looking at everything, and you get to be here with us. So there you go. I'm so happy you're here for us to wish a Merry Christmas Eve. You're sitting on the floor listening, Blue. Oh, I hope it's going to be an amazing birthday for you. I really pray that it is. All right, so I'm going to read the blog. Let me get to my screen so I can do that. And the blog was called Braving the Cold and Warming the Heart. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life, and the procedure, the process, is its own reward. I can't tell you how many times I have not done something because I talked myself out of it. Can any of you relate to that? There may be something that you have never experienced before, and the thought of doing it creates a little butterfly flutters in the stomach. Well, that was me today when my friend Ruth asked me to brave the cold and accompany her to make a special purchase. I knew that this was something that was very important to her, as it was a replacement of items she lost in the fire that destroyed her home almost a year ago. The temperatures here in Colorado have been below zero for the last few days. My human mind was telling me I could not go outside because I would freeze to death, or perhaps fall down on the ice, and a million other excuses. To be honest, I am not a big fan of extreme cold, so really any excuse to not experience it would do. But my desire to be there for my friend was stronger than the fear of what might happen to me. I knew this was something that had deep meaning to her, and I had an opportunity to be there for emotional support. So that won out over the irrational thoughts that were feeding the trepidation. I did go with her, and I stood beside her to experience her feeling of joy. I knew I was supposed to be there, and I'm so grateful that my heart won out over my head. Dear angels, I know that I have missed out on so many blessings due to the inability to act when I had the opportunity to do so. The mind is powerful and can convince us that we are limited if we let it. The blessing is in honoring our divine calling. Dear ones, only you can decide if a task is too difficult for you to do. No act of compassion or love ever goes unnoticed when it is heart-centered. The kindness you show your fellow beings brings blessings on so many levels and creates a ripple effect out into the world. If it is humanly possible for you to accomplish, then put aside your fear of what if and help others. Dear ones, compassion is the key to creating a world filled with positive experiences. Sitting in your fear blocks the flow of love. Let your unselfish acts of kindness be the gift you give, as they are far more valuable than any material thing you could possibly give. None of you can take material things with you when you leave this human existence. You will, however, take the love in your heart, as that is forever. We encourage you to fill your world with love. Dear angels, today I promise to keep stepping out of my comfort zone and be there fully for anyone who needs to know that they are not alone. I think for me, that is the main thing, is when somebody asks for you to be there, put away those fears, put away the excuses. You know, I could have made a million excuses yesterday. Not feeling good, don't have the right clothes. I mean, there could have been a lot of things that I said to her and said, I'm sorry, you go by yourself. But I think I would have felt awful if I hadn't gone. It was important to her to do this. I was there. It was singing bowls that she was purchasing. And I was there when she bought those original bowls that she lost in the fire. They were in the house that burned. And they were important to her. It was important to have that. And I'm so glad that I went, because the experience was so beautiful. We found this amazing place that they supply singing bowls, I think, all over the country, but especially in this area, they supply the retail places, and we went to the warehouse. So it was just so awesome to be in that energy and just to see her joy at having these again in her life and being able to just sit in the energy of the singing bowls. It is a great energy. If you've never played or if you've never had sound healing with a singing bowl, it's a beautiful experience. So yeah, I did it. I braved it, and I didn't die. And I saw Sally says they told us that after 15 minutes outside, frostbite can set in. Yeah, if you're not prepared for it. I mean, I was bundled. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I told her, I said, I don't even know if I can put my coat on. I've got layers. But afterward, we sat and ate lunch together and just had a beautiful day. I spent a lot of time with her yesterday, and I think it's important for all of us to support her right now, because we're coming up on the year mark of when she lost her house last year. And this has not been an easy year for her. She's been through so much. She's lost, well, there is no loss. Let me rephrase that. She has had friends that have left their physical body this year, as well as family members who are going through illnesses. And, this has just been a difficult time. So if you would, I would love it if you would send my friend, Dr. Ruth Anderson, some love today. Just send her a message and let her know how much you love her. Let her know how important she is. She is a strong person, but even strong people need to hear love. They need to hear that they're thought of and that they have meaning to us. So, yeah. All right. So what we got going on? I see something about autocorrect. Oh, you love the jib jabs. I loved doing those. I hope you all saw them. And I hope you saw yourself in some of them. And I'm not done. I'm still creating. So I just had to stop yesterday and take a break. But anyway, yeah, that was so fun to do that. And Sally, you're catching up on baking, making a holiday goodies basket for your neighbors. Turn a negative into a positive. I love that. That's always something we have the option to do. We really do. It's a choice that we make. If we're going to stay in the negative, if we're going to be limited by what we think we can't do, or if we're going to say, nope, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and I'm going to do something. And it's just like being on here right now with all of you. I could have said, yep, did it again. The alarm didn't go off. I'm an hour late. So, oh well. But I said, no, I need my peas. I can't miss 2 days in a row because I really, really need this energy that you all bring. And now my alarm's going off. Seriously, my alarm is going off, you guys. All right, stop. Where were you an hour ago? Okay. Linda Lemieux is in the house. Good morning, Linda. We haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good. And I know it's getting chilly down there in Florida. So you're probably liking that, right? Ricky, Rick. Ricky, I saw that you had on flannel. Where did I see that? One of the comments that you had a flannel shirt on. Charlie, good morning. Oh, Sally, you would have been in heaven there. This place that she found to go, they teach sound healing. So I think she may go take some of the classes that they're offering. They teach about playing the different instruments, especially the singing bowls. They had gongs, bells. They had a new thing that I had never seen before. I think it was called a Burma bell. Sally, you might be familiar with that. It's in the shape of the temple in Burma, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's some type of metal, like what the little things that you hit together. I can't remember what those are called even. Anyway, it's on a string and you spin it, and then you hit it with the little mallet, and it twists and turns and puts out this beautiful sound energy. So anyway, they had stuff I'd never seen before. They even had a little singing bowl that had the Ho'oponopono etched into it. I wanted that one. That one was so cute. Blue, you want to send the Fae to Ruth? She would love that. Yes, let's please do that. All of us. Let's send her a little blessing with the Fae. She is an amazing soul, isn't she, Sally? Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. And Annie says, me and Grayson just drank some hot chocolate. Ah, that sounds wonderful. And Catherine says, not to use the cold word, but not used to the cold weather, but it is refreshing. It is. You know, after I got out in it, after I lost that fear of falling down on the ice or freezing to death, I knew I wasn't going to freeze to death, you guys, but it was that initial fear of, I can't do that. I can't be in that cold weather. After I got over that, I had a beautiful day, and there were so many people out, and the roads had been cleared, and I don't know if they put sand or salt on them, but we only slid one time, and Ruth is a very good driver, so it wasn't, we weren't in any danger. It was just a matter of, okay, that was fun. Go slip sliding away. And Sally says, no, I'm not, but I will be on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called a Burma bell. Try that. Try Googling that and see if you see it. It's really an interesting looking instrument, and it just keeps putting out this wave of sound as it turns. Okay, so what are we doing? Poor things. Let me see what Linda said, because I must have missed a comment there. Linda, I don't see your comments. Oh, the falling iguanas. Yeah, they do. If they get too cold, they can't hold on. They lose their grip. Oh, Blue, Ho'oponopono came to you yesterday. Well, what are the odds that in this, and I'm talking about a huge warehouse, like you could probably fit 2 houses inside of this warehouse, that I spotted that one little bowl that was sitting way up on a shelf too, higher than what I could have reached up and gotten. And I saw the words. The first thing I saw was "I'm sorry." And I'm thinking, okay, does it say anything else? And as I walked around, I could see that, yeah, I had the whole Ho'oponopono etched into it. And I thought, how beautiful, what a beautiful energy to send out if you're playing that bowl. And Rosalind's here. Why am I not seeing all the comments? I don't get it. So obviously there's a conversation going on that I don't see. And I don't see you, Rosalind, so I don't know where you're at. Don't know what I'm missing, but there's some comments missing here. And Sally says, I don't like the cold, the snow, or the ice. I was born in the wrong location. I should have been a Bahama mama. I would be catching those iguanas. Yeah, I've never seen them fall out of the trees, but it doesn't normally get that cold in Florida for that to happen. But I guess it is right now. And I know that it is a thing because I've seen it on the news. But yeah, and I think they're okay, right? Maybe you can answer that, Linda. I believe they are okay. They're just in a dormant state when they get that frozen with their body temperatures. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card for us. Ooh, excellent. I think we all need to start thinking about fire to warm us up right now. I still don't see Rosalind's name. Let me turn it on Facebook. Maybe she's on there and I'm not seeing all the comments from there. Give me a minute. Okay. So I pulled a Kuan Yin card for us. Still don't see you, Rosalind, so I don't know where you are and why your comments are not showing up. You know, Facebook does that every so often. I don't get to see all the comments, but obviously Linda saw her, so that's great. And Sally's looking forward to the warmth. I'm not used to the temps being in the 20s. Oh, that's Annie. Yeah, I know. I can't believe that it's that cold in Louisiana. Suzanne says y'all should try the Mpemba effect. You can Google it. It has to be really cold outside for that. You throw hot water in the air and see it freeze. Yes, Suzanne, I saw that on a video. I saw somebody doing it to show us what it looks like. Okay. I don't think I want to walk outside and do it, but it was so cool to see that. And Linda says, yes, the iguanas are okay. They're just dormant. They are revived when it warms up. In some places, there are hundreds of them. Wow. All right. So Kuan Yin has a message for us. And then we'll get some prayers done and get on with our Christmas Eve. I hope you all are just going to have an amazing, amazing day today. So Kuan Yin's card is the Phoenix will rise. You are not permitted to enter into the divine fire of personal transformation unless you are capable and worthy of the challenge. The reward bestowed at the other side of the journey is such that all suffering throughout is redeemed. No matter what struggle you have endured, you shall rise again. This is your destiny. I just love Phoenix energy. And I love that that was the card that came out with the talk of all the cold to bring our vision, our envisioning to the fire. Because when we do that, we get a warmth inside. And Blue said it was to what? I don't know. I feel lost this morning because I'm only seeing part of conversations. I don't know why. There's some of it that's not being shown. But anyway, it was 2, but the sun is so bright, I'm sure it will warm up. So maybe it was 2 degrees. Yeah, that must be it. And you got the white stuff. I saw that beautiful picture that you posted, Blue. And Sally says, we've done that here, throwing water up in the air, and it really does happen. Water and flash freezing. Oh, degrees, okay. Yeah, I thought I was going crazy there for a minute. I'm like, why am I only seeing like answers to questions or something? Because I wasn't seeing all the conversation. Y'all need to be on here with me, see, and then I would hear the conversation instead of having to read it. But that's okay. Everyone's shy this morning. But tomorrow it's going to be in the afternoon. And I know many of you might celebrate the holiday in the afternoon. But if you want to come on, I'll open up the room. I'll do the card pulls that I've been doing on Sundays. Let's enjoy just a little bit of time at Christmas together. And so it's 2:00 tomorrow afternoon, Eastern time. And the Zoom link is the same. So if y'all want to come in, say Merry Christmas to each other, just spend a moment giving love and get your card reading. Just come on in. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Give each other that gift of your time and the gift of love, because that's what the angels were talking about in the blog last night. You know, when we give somebody a physical, material gift, yeah, it'll have meaning and they'll hold on to it while they're here. But if you give love, that's something that doesn't go away. That's something that stays forever. All right, now, Rosalind, I see you on my phone. I don't know why I'm not seeing you on the other. But Rosalind says, Teri, do you remember meeting this couple with me when you last visited? I do. I do remember that. And Blue, can I have a birthday card? You most certainly can have a birthday card. Let me get going with that. And Suzanne said the jib jabs were too funny. I'm not done yet, so there's lots more I'm going to play with those, because I love to laugh and I love to make people laugh. So let me just, 1 second. I don't know why I can't see Rosalind, so I'm going to do something and see if I can get her on here. Nope, that wasn't it. I thought I could change a setting and see you, but that didn't happen. So I don't know. I really don't understand why I'm not seeing your comments. Anyway, I've got you on the phone, so I can see you. And Auntie Jean says tomorrow will be a little sad for us here because certain people will be missing. Well, I know that your daughter won't be there and you were hoping she would. So yeah, I feel that sadness. And I think your friend Teri Angel is not going to be with you on Christmas, Auntie Jean, but you can come on Zoom and we can talk that way. Janet Byron, good morning. Ashley, I think it's afternoon for you. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. So I'm pulling a card for the birthday girl, our Blue Jean, who's not frozen right now, but she's cold. Same here. I'm not frozen, but I am cold. All right. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And I seriously, I just shuffled the deck a lot. And this is the card that came out for you, Blue Jean. Uniquely you. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. This is you. You are unique. You are authentic. You do live from your heart and you do live in joy. I love this card. Thank you for asking. And oh my gosh, what a blessing to have Kuan Yin tell you this message that yes, you are so unique and beautiful and amazing. And we all love you so much, Jean. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us this morning for us to celebrate you on your special day. So I'm hoping everyone is saying happy birthday to our Blue. You might have sent her a private message, but let's just flood her with love right here this morning and just celebrate her birthday. And Rosalind, coming home to ourselves. And Rosalind says, Auntie Jean, I can understand wanting them to be home for Christmas. Yeah, it's a special time for family. And it means a lot when you can have a family gathering. We went through, 2 years when people were so afraid to even walk out of their house, much less sit in a group like a family gathering. So I know you'll see her on FaceTime or Zoom, but it's different when you can put your arms around somebody and hug them. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you for the Merry Christmas. Kathy, you're not late. I was late. And Kathy says, Suzanne, thank you for letting me know. I was in the kitchen cleaning up after breakfast. Bob and Marlena are out grocery shopping, needed butter and other items for our Christmas Eve and day dinners. Oh, everybody's sending you love. I'm so glad to hear that. So I hope it's going to be an amazing day for you, Blue. Are you going out or are you staying in the house with all that cold weather? Catherine, we're Zooming tomorrow at 2:00 in the afternoon, Eastern time. So anybody that wants to come on, you're welcome to come in and just give a holiday message or just share some love. And you want to show us what you got on your Christmas dinner plate, we'd love to see that too. There you go. We're showering our Blue with love. You might go see Dolly. Oh, I bet she's chilly this morning. So yeah, that would be great to see her. And Catherine, you'll come on the Zoom. Awesome. Yeah, I hope that you all will come on. Let's have just a special time tomorrow, just to see each other. I promise I won't oversleep. I'll be here. Yeah, I think I have to get a different alarm clock. I have said that in the past, haven't I? I really do. I need one of those little wind-up alarm clocks that, do they even make those anymore? The ones you make sure that it's alive because it's wound up. It's not running on electricity. And Kathy wants to know if Dolly has a horse blankie. And Kathy says things have been blissfully peaceful here, but very cold because the furnace is having difficulties keeping up with this frigid weather. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I can imagine that that's going on a lot of places. Do you have a fireplace, Kathy? I can't remember if you did or not. I know you've got the outside fireplace, but that would just defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? To walk outside to light a fire. And Auntie Jean says a lot of us wished Blue a happy birthday before you got here. We all love her. You need an Auntie Jean alarm clock or a Pocky and Gruff alarm clock. They made sure I was up. They gave doggy kisses all over my face. Trooper doesn't do that. I think he was probably snuggled in with his mama this morning. Yes, I will make sure everyone has the Zoom link, Catherine. And Blue says, yes, Dolly does have a few blankets. One has polka dots on it. Oh, how cool. I love that. All right, so let's do our meditation and prayer. And if there's anyone that you want to add to the list this morning, I really want to lift up those who are out in this cold, or those who may be without electricity or without a way to warm up in their homes. So let's lift up everyone that's in the way, in the path of all this cold weather that's going on. Kathy says, no fireplace. When they get back with groceries, I'll get the oven warmed up for baking cookies. That'll put some heat in your house for sure. Good for you. So any other prayer requests? I just want, we talked about the iguanas and how hard it is for them to be in the cold weather. But I just really pray for all of the outside animals, anywhere there's wildlife. And, here we've had below zero weather for a few days. And I just pray for all the animals that are out there in this environment, that maybe they don't have a place to cuddle together or to go into. And, all the livestock, the cows and the horses that are outside, the wild animals like the wolves and the coyotes and the birds, the rabbits, all of it. I just really feel for them when it gets down this cold. Annie, you have your oven open for warmth. Yes, indeed, Blue, you know what I'm talking about. All animals, great and small. Yeah, my heart goes out to them. I have such compassion for all of those that live in the wild and are subject to the environment and the cold. And Kathy says, me too. I pray for all the animals exposed to harsh weather, especially those not used to it. And that includes like the domestic animals that have to go outside to do their business, braving the cold, kind of like what I did yesterday, braving that cold and just going out in it and doing, what you want to do or need to do. Annie, you went to fill your bird feeders this morning. Thank you for doing that. I have seen so many geese here flying in formation, and I guess they're looking for a warm spot, and there's probably not much to be found at the moment. I think our whole country is frozen at this time. So let's remember, like I said, all of the wildlife, wherever they may be, and just pray for their safety as we make it through this winter time. And winter has just begun. We just had the winter solstice on Wednesday, and it's this cold already. So I'm just going to intend that it's going to get a little warmer, and that this is it. This is the cold that we're going to have. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's go into our hearts. And remember everyone that's on our prayer list. Remember everyone that's going through something right now, some struggle. These times that we're in, the holiday time, can be kind of hard and harsh for so many. And I believe it was yesterday that I wrote about how there's a lot of depression during this time. There's a lot of people that can't handle this happy, joy that's going on, decorations, the blessings. So let's remember anyone who's struggling at this time of year. This is the time when there's a lot of people checking out and saying, yeah, I just can't do this. So let's remember everyone going through the tough times emotionally during this time of year. Kathy, your basement's not heated. So Marlena befriended the cat that Jess left behind and brought him up to her bedroom to sleep with her last night. And Scooby was jealous, I bet. I can imagine that he was. So I missed maybe where you told us that Jess has gotten out of the house. And I'm glad. I hope she finds some help, Kathy. And we've been lifting her up in prayer, and she is on our prayer list. Good morning, Jennifer Langren. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's go in with the breath. Just take a deep, deep breath into your lungs and release it. And your next breath in, breathe in love, breathe in light, breathe in compassion. The one thing that is so needed in our world right now. Just turn your heart into that compassionate heart and just ask, how can I be of service? Let's have that thought running through all of our minds. How can I be of service to others? Looking out from ourselves, seeing how we can minister in the world, how we can bring more love, more light to this world. And we do it through the heart. We do it by being heart-centered and wanting that very best for everyone that's on the planet. So let's start where we are. Start with yourself and just say, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I feel love. May I feel joy. Just give that love and kindness and that compassion to yourself. And then we turn it to others. Anyone that's residing with you, let's do the same thing for them. Those same desires, the same wishes, that they are well and happy and healthy and joyful. And then look outside of your home, in your neighborhoods. Send that love out. The energy you send out from you goes far and wide, and it adds into the collective of all the energies in the world. So let's take a moment to send out loving kindness together today. So as you look in your neighborhood, in your town, the county, the state, just start spreading that love. Let it go all over where you live, where you reside. And then to your country, your nation, your continent, into the waterways, the mountains and valleys, and the hills. To spread that love around to everything that has energy, everything that may be struggling right now with the cold weather, people and animals. And now let's do that with our prayer list. We have a long, comprehensive prayer list. You may be on it. I think every P is on there. Your loved ones may be there. So lifting up our family right now. And then we'll turn to everyone that's on here. So everybody that came in together today, let's just get in a circle and love each other. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, we say magic words. And what are those words? Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Suzanne, I see your message, honey. I know it's going to be hard without your daughter and family there. Sending so much love. And Kathy says, yes, please pray for Jess. She's not in a good place. Yeah, we will definitely send her love. Annie, you got your cardinal there. I love that. I saw a blue jay here where I'm at Denise's. That contrast of color against the white snow is just so beautiful. Okay, there's a hawk that you're seeing coming to the yard. Beautiful. There you go with your beautiful words of thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for patience with me. And yes, I will get a wind-up alarm clock. That's my promise to you. I'll give that to myself as a Christmas present. And thank you to all who have been reaching out and sending beautiful cards. Absolutely beautiful love that I've received from you. Thank you for that. Thank you for thinking of me. You're in my heart always, no matter where I am. A tiny chickadee. Oh, I think of the little ones, especially with this cold, and hope that they have a way to huddle together and survive. All right, how about some Leo? Let's let Leo take us out into our beautiful Christmas Eve. Let me go grab him. Well, once again, Leo is hiding from me. I know how to find him. So Pocky and Gruff, get ready. Blue Jean, I love you so much. And I hope this birthday is amazing for you. Yes, Kathy, that is correct.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Running cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. day at 8. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Oh. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow.
AAA, y'all.
AAA. Morning cup full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Yeah. Morning cup full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Yeah. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy.
Ooh, thank you, Leo. Thank you, everybody. I love you so much. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas. Happy Hanukkah and other holidays to those of you who celebrate that. Just celebrate. And just remember that you are so loved. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I will see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Bye, everyone.